Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. Yeah, yeah. Uh, uh. We are back. I was eating some freshly made sushi by my wife. Some freshly made. Alright, we're resuming our character Volek. Now, Volek is a soldier. We're going soldier class because why not? And it seems like the game is not getting picked up. Oh, there we go.
Every time I visit the Citadel, CSEC brings me here for a friendly chat.
Alright, so we're going to quickly visit the shopkeeper because he has the Spectre gear. And this is like the best gear in the game. And we just want to talk to him just so that way the Normandy has access to it.
Looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Who wants to know?
Just checking for CSEC records. I can only sell goods to authorized personnel. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
So this is this is what we're going to be buying. It's like 300k for every item. Some are cheaper, some are better. Now, despite this is not technically the best gear in the game. The best gear in the game just comes from you grinding this game out to max level. Because when you grind the game out to max level, it just unlocks a lot of shit. Now, despite this having like the best guns in the game, it doesn't really have the best armor, nor does it have the best implants. Like, these implants are awful. So that's what I mean by, it's just sort of weird. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the docking bay, and we're going to leave, because we did all the stuff here.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
So we need this. And, so we already unlocked fitness. That's great. This increases our weapon damage. We already unlocked heavy armor, which is nice. We're going to open up this. Perfect. Yeah, whenever you play soldier, it's mostly stats that you're leveling up, and it's mostly your HP and the damage you do with your weapons. That's about it. That's pretty much all you're doing as a soldier class. So by the end of the game, you're gonna have where is it? I think it shows you damage here. Yeah, here it goes. So 141 HP. That's not a whole lot to be working with, but that's more than most classes. Like by level 4 with the Adept class, I'd probably have 80 HP or 100 HP, and that'd be about it. So already we're having a little bit more. One of the other things too that we have is a huge increase in our melee reduction, damage reduction. So what this means is that whenever I get hit with something, I'm probably not going to get ragdolled. Like we were showing last stream where I was shooting someone with a sniper rifle, and a sniper rifle had so much hardness to it that once the guy's barrier was down, he was getting flung across like a ragdoll because the force of the gun is so high. No one's going to be doing that to me. My shit is way stronger than that. Also melee damage. Now, Spectre training is really good because it gives you HP, increases your overall accuracy and your overall damage with all your powers and abilities. In a sense, Spectre training is very good for just overall goodies. But as a soldier, assault training is better because you get better damages. And also, as a soldier, you get overkill with your assault rifle, which is insane. This is like really crazy. Yeah, because by the end of this, you get basically like 25% damage with your assault rifle. And that's just crazy. Yeah, 20% and 30% accuracy. Shotguns are insane too. Oh my god. Don't even get me started. So we're doing 160 damage per second. That's insane.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Alright.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yeah, so after every planet you go to, you can actually return here, and Chancellor Udina will actually chastise you. It's
Yes,
funny.
Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Boom, codex entry. Ooh. Boom, codex entries.
A private docking bay. Wonder how much the Alliance had to shell out for this. If C-Sec were better at its job, there'd be no need for bounty hunters like me.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Yeah, we're gonna flush his
Everyone on
ass
this ship's
out.
behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Yeah, now we do things my way, bitches.
Listen up,
Yeah.
Normandy.
This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. And I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
The Council wants to ignore this.
That's no surprise. They've never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
Yeah.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this.
So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, baby. That's what we do. Humanity #1, baby.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna talk to the crew, then we're gonna go save Liara, the daughter. Yeah, when it comes to Mass Effect, I find it very fascinating, all the lore and all the cool stuff that they put into the game. It's one of those games where the writing is just phenomenal. The writing is amazing. And because they did such a good job establishing the lore, it didn't take much for them to continue the series. Sleeper pods. So this is the crew quarters, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, the crewmen don't get actual rooms. This is basically what a Turian vessel would look like, is these little pods, sleeping pods. And then this is the captain's quarters, is this. So, yeah, that's a fun little fact, huh? When we play Mass Effect 2, you see a lot of differences, and it could show you, like, clear as day, this is a human vessel. Like, the captain's quarters is on the top bridge. The crewmates actually have rooms. Totally different.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time,
Commander?
Now, I'm not going to talk to Ashley Williams because I find her very annoying. I said last stream. But basically, she's over here like, oh, I believe in Christianity, that we are God's image and the aliens are not in our God's image, so therefore they don't fucking matter. But you better die for aliens because their lives matter. It's like, what the fuck? I don't even understand what her argument is most of the time.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
I love
Go
Rex.
ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
You're still here. It can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I love Rex. Everyone loves Rex. In fact, Rex was voted like #1 companion for the Xbox game magazines.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better.
Same with HK-47. And you know what they both have in common? Evil fuckers are always the best companions. Always. So when people say, oh, Freezer, why do you always like to play evil guys? Bitch, look who your favorite companions are. They're evil as fuck.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At C-Sec, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But C-Sec wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Yep.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well, as long as you... Hell, the licenses alone have set...
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
Alright. So yeah, this guy sells us the gear. And as I said before, it's just the guns that we want. That is it. We don't give a fuck about anything else. Everything else we'll find later. We're collecting free XP by just doing codex entries.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I don't like the idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance ships.
We're on the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember? But you can't blame me for being a little excited. I never dreamed I'd get a chance to travel on a ship as advanced as the Normandy.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Damn,
I
dude.
can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I should go.
See you later.
Yeah, the thing with Tali is that there's a side quest that will later pop up, and it's later in the game. And when that side quest pops up, it is strictly good for Tali, and it's an amazing, really well hidden thing. Now, it's not needed, but it does actually help you a lot in Mass Effect 3, which I think is really cool to have that far of an effect. Likewise, there's going to be a few side quests I'm going to do, like I'm going to explore most of the galaxy. Why? I just like to. Does that make the playthrough like almost a 24-hour playthrough? Abso-fucking-lutely. But the developers put a lot of effort into this game, and it really does show. I also love the way that this is all done. Like every planet you scan has like a paragraph of lore on it, and that paragraph is very important. You should read those. What I kind of want to do though is I want to get to Mass Effect 2 as quickly as possible. But at the same time, I want to explore. I want to have fun with this game. Like, see, there's all this dialogue for this, for each planet. It's just amazing how much time and resources.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Yep. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 and 3, like, none of that shit exists. Alright, here we go. Oh, this isn't Liara's dig site, my bad. Yeah, this isn't Liara's dig site. This is, just a random world. Ah, whatever, we're here. Whoops. Ah, shit. This is that Thresher Moth fight. Yikes. The new Thresher Moths are pretty scary. Oh my god, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Oh god, oh god. Ooh-wee. Run, 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 run. Oh god. Oh my god, how are we alive? Woo-wee. How did we survive that? can't see. We got it. I can't believe we did that.
Soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Okay. Admiral Kahoku's in command. Yep. I cannot believe we did that. I fully expected us to die. Yeah, we'll just take that. Beautiful. Garrus, you have... Cool. Rex, my boy. Heavy armor. Sweet. Yeah, nearly like 200% increase to melee damage. So he could literally just come in and just melee someone. In the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, there is a Krogan Battlemaster class. And it's a biotic just like Rex's. And it has like a gravity hammer. And literally when you melee attack, it just slams it on the floor and just everyone around it dies. It is so insane. I never unlocked it. But I did unlock Krogan Soldier. And then someone else was playing Krogan Engineer or something like that. And we were just running around just beating ass. And then the guy joined us and he had the Krogan Battlemaster. And we were like, yeah, all Krogan team, baby. And of course me, I'm role-playing like crazy. I'm like, you know, subservient to the Battlemaster. Like, I'm Krogan. Just charging in, dude. Oh my god, I love it. I've been saying it for a while now, but I think that Mass Effect needs a MMO type game where you play as like the time before humanity. You find Captain Milan's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. But I think that would be really cool to have a game set 1,000 years ago before the events of Mass Effect, so humanity is not a player in the galaxy. But instead you got Turians, Batarians, Solarians, and Asari. And you're playing them from the Rachni Wars. And you're playing them with shitty shields, shitty weapons, shitty armor, and you're getting fucked, like, hard. And then one of the DLCs, or the expansion packs for this MMO, that I was thinking would be the Krogan Rebellions, because it happened almost right afterwards. Electronic skill too low. Ah, that is a problem. Damn. Let's land on the planet again, but let's land with Kaidan. Or Tali. Tali probably has it. That's the downside with Garrus, is that he doesn't have the electronic skill necessary to open up some things. He has the skill, it's just he doesn't have it leveled up enough. So... So you kind of see what I mean with the why it is I bring Tali with me everywhere. And it's because Tali has access to all the keys to unlock everything. But if you do the main quest, it's not a big deal. Because if you keep doing the main objective doesn't have electronic skill doors. But the side areas, the side objectives, they absolutely do. So it's a bit of a give and take. Electronic skill is really only useful if you're going to be surveying planets like I'm doing right now. I saw something over there. I think that's debris. Hey, fuck it. May as well take it, right? But how's your guys' day going? Your guys' week going? I got to playtest Kingdoms of Oblivion, the Kernish campaign, with one of our subscribers. And it was a good time. According to him, he liked it. He thought it was actually a fun game. We found lithium deposits. Sweet. Oh my god, dude. The controls are so fucking bad on this thing. I'm trying to go one way and the ship goes another way. I love it. I forgot how much I missed this thing. But, suffice to say, I think I'm better suited with the RPG format rather than the strategy format. Oh my god. Can I, like, not? Jesus. Why was that so hard? I was like, my monkey brain couldn't understand what I was looking at, and I was just having such a hard time trying to get that goddamn thing. I do think that a Mass Effect MMO, if they set it where the expansion is the Krogan, and it's like immediately the Krogan rebellions, so you see how the Rachni wars were like just absolutely awful, just absolutely awful. Like your guns are just not doing shit to the Rachni. And you're just being overrun, overwhelmed. Their acid is literally disintegrating your shields. Like, you're just unable to do anything about it. And then here comes the Krogan, who have amazing raw stats. But they just don't have any technology. So they don't have, like, barriers. They don't have, like, the best of the best sniper rifles or assault rifles. But they have like the best shotguns, the best everything else, because they're just brutes. God damn it. I thought this was the Let's just go to this debris real quick. If it's locked behind electronics, we'll just leave. I think that would be a really fun idea. Just helping out, fighting the Rachni as Krogan, and then the next DLC later, all Krogan players are now hostile to all other players, and you have this crazy war where it's like, you have technology, but Krogans have like raw, unbridled stats that you just have to fight against. Yep. Alright, well, we're gonna leave this planet and we'll come back later. So suffice to say, we need to survey Macedon later. Macedonia. Athens, is this the one Liara was on? I always forget. Usually it's not an issue because I just surveyed the whole galaxy. Proteus. Yay, free oxygen. Circe. Nausicaa. Was there anything else? Pharos. That would be the other thing too, is like to explore the Turian Rebellion. Like maybe that could be the beginning of the game, is you play as the Turians, the Asari and the Solarians, and you're dealing with the Turian Rebellions, then it leads to the Rachni War, and then it leads to the end where Krogan join, which is actually a secret, because now you're going to play as the Krogan, you're going to kill everybody, and then that's kind of where the end of the game is. Like, I think that could be a really fun MMO battle plan. Darum, this is the world. I remember now. We're going this. This is our squad. I like it. Just as a reminder, we're playing on the highest difficulty. Mass Effect 1, it really doesn't feel like we're playing the highest difficulty, but we are.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
How do I zoom in again? What was the key binding for zooming in? Where was the vehicle one? There it is. Left control. Oh my god, it is. Why is it left control? That is awful. I love it. Give me that crusty key binding. Boom. We are getting equipment right now, and this is one of the reasons why money is kind of trivial in a Mass Effect 1. I don't blame the game at all. I actually kind of like the system. 1 HP per minute. Yeah, we'll take 7% damage protection. But a lot of the campaign missions like this one, you could honestly just go... what's it called? You could just go anti-synthetic rounds.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Wow. 3 turrets instead of 2, huh? That's a new one. disintegrated that one. So there's some loot stashed away here. We're gonna try to grab it. It doesn't require electronics, it'll just require decryption. And of course the game is trying to fuck me right now by giving me... As I said, it's usually decryption when it comes to main mission campaigns. And it does give us some good gear.
Commander. Nothing but rocks, dirt, and lava. Reminds me of home.
So we leveled up again. Beautiful. Yeah, as I said, as a soldier, you'll have so much HP, dude. It is not even funny. Yeah, let's just max out that. Fuck it. Alright, so we have master decryption. That's nice. Let's have electronics leveled up. Thank you, Mr. Sir. And then you, big boy. We're gonna kind of max that out a bit. Because I want some biotic abilities from this guy. Because later on here, we're gonna have a bit of an issue.
On my way.
With me being so tanky, it becomes kind of trivial in the game. This is why soldier class is one of the easier classes in the game. The hardest class... Okay, that almost killed me.
We got them all, Shepard.
What was the, He just point blank rocketed my ass. I'm honestly surprised we did not die.
On me.
Okay. Like, he literally just point blank rocketed me. That's one of the things that would have just insta-killed me if I was playing any other class other than soldier. I am not joking. I'm not trying to, like, cup the balls and give it a good twist. I'm being dead serious. Like, if I was not a soldier class, that would have been an insta-kill. I would be dead right now. Being point-blank rocketed like that? Yeah. That's a good way to die. Here we go. Here we go, bro. What is it that I'm shooting at? Oh, it's a Colossus. No wonder. I was like, that's not an armature, is it? Why is it not dying? And then, yeah, it was a Colossus. I'm used to the armatures being blue and the Colossus being white. But because we're on the highest difficulty, it's like everything is white. Sterile white. I don't know why. Maybe it's to confuse my monkey brain. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 is not hard by any definition. It's just, a lot of people don't like it because they feel like it's slow. And I understand from Mass Effect 2 perspective and Mass Effect 3, where you just kind of get dropped into dogfights and then you leave and then you're done. But I just really didn't like that formula. I really love the openness of Mass Effect 1 because it feels like you're exploring. It feels like you're doing stuff. Just disintegrate them. Hell yeah. Also, I like a lot of the RPG mechanics of Mass Effect 1 that just disappear later on. Like the percentages, it was really cool. I didn't like it when they made it tied to your armor. I could easily see a Mass Effect strategy game being really, really good. Especially the way that they've already baked it into the game where certain species have certain stats. Like Turians would have bases because that's what they do. They establish outposts and supply lines. So by you building bases, you're actually fortifying your other bases. Ah shit, Rex, you just walked right into that, buddy. There is like zero aim going on here, buddy. Whew. So chemical rounds, tier 1. We could just go the armor piercing rounds because that's fine. Combat sensor, I don't really care for it. I guess. Where's my sniper rifle? Do I have a better one? Sweet. Okay. We're gonna go with that.
We have contacts, Commander.
Yeah, give me that sniper rifle action, baby. Ah, fuck. It's a tri-burst one. He's about to snipe me. Got him.
We got them all, Shepard.
I smell trouble.
Damn, dude, this guy is not dying. Got him. Oh shit, he just hit me again? At least it wasn't point blank, right? That's the good news. If that was point blank, whew, we would have been toasted. Roasted. Oh shit. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bastard. Alright, we're gonna wait for our HP to kind of get up there, because we're about to have a really rough time. So just a reminder, this is on the highest difficulty. Yeah, insanity. So as you can see, there are chances of me dying. And I would say it's more than just a chance. It's probably really, really high. So one of the issues we're going to have here is I think our teammates might get sniped immediately. But we're going to see if we can like keep them alive, because we need their abilities. As long as we have their abilities, we should be fine. Should be. These fuckers are annoying. Rex, what are you doing, dude? Oh my god, you annoying little fucking tag nuts. Oh, my shield boost is down. Holy shit. I almost died again. I can hear them, they're just like zipping around. They're so annoying. Oh my fucking god, these guys are annoying. I'm waiting for them to come back up here, yeah. Fuck off. Just waiting for them to go back up there. Yes. Oh my god, fuck off, please. It's almost dead. Good, we got one. Good job, Rex. Holy shit, that was a good shot. Got it. Oh my god. That was annoying. Garrus. Come on, you little bastard. Oh god. Rex, do what you do best. Someone's still alive. Oh, I'm not. I just teabagged it. I don't know why I teabagged it. Don't ask me. I thought we were all in the clear, and then all of a sudden I got shot in the ass. Holy moly, that was close. We just did all that on the first try on Legend on Insanity difficulty, the highest difficulty in the game. Whew. Are you serious? Like, are you just serious, dude? Who's taking the piss? Who's doing it? Yeah, may as well just go that. What was the button again for healing? V.
Good as new.
Okay. Bastard.
Claire.
There should be a couple of drones spawning here.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Damn, this elevator ride's a little longer than I thought it was.
I smell trouble. Shield disabled.
Yep, exactly what I thought.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
You shouldn't have been messing with technology you don't understand.
I wasn't going to let the Geth capture me. Besides, I know how it works. Mostly. There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
One of the other things too that I just kind of realized, I just remembered, was that not just that, like not just that you can have an MMO with the Asari, the Turians, Solarians, and the Krogan, but you could also do Quarians. And the key thing there is that those Quarians don't have to wear suits, so they look like humans. These bastards, I swear to God. Oh my God. Garrus? We came in and we punched both of those fuckers down. Holy shit. And I keep on almost dying. Boom. Extra equipment. You see on how it's always decryption, it's not electronics. That's what I mean by like the main quest is very easy. For getting gear at least. Hello, hello. Is something hidden back here? No, there's not. Am I stuck? Don't tell me I'm stuck. There we go, good. The game pushed me back out. Whew. I was about to be upset. If I recall, it's... Okay, it's this, 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 this. There we go. Isn't that bad that I still remember that? That's so bad. Alright, let's quickly look at our gear. Do we have... Because what I'm scared of is getting my face shoved in by this Krogan. Because there's the Krogan that we're about to fight, and he is going to push our shit in. And by push our shit in, I mean he's literally going to shove all 4 of his testicles up our ass. This is that whole RPG mechanics coming into play.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
You got it, baby mama. We're romancing this woman. We're going for her so hard.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
So...
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Alright, here we go. We're about to get gangbanged. I love how they do all the elevator scenes in Mass Effect 1. They just make you watch that shit. They're just like, yeah, you're gonna watch this, buddy. Could we have done a loading screen? Absolutely not. Listen, man, you're gonna watch this.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Kill this fucker.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
This is not good. Oh god. Why am I not taking cover? I don't know where that fucker went. Oh, he's right there. What? I was full HP, my shield went down, someone just tapped me in the back. I think it was the shotgun from the Krogan.
Sorry if you can. If not, it doesn't matter.
Okay, good, he's being a fire support. Oh shit. Wow, I just ate that. Garrus, can you disable his biotic abilities? Thank you. Yep, that's exactly what I was scared of. Got his ass. That took me less tries than it normally does. When he decides to be biotic artillery support instead of like charging in with his shotgun and one-tapping me, easy, easy, holy. I could easily see this game being an awesome RPG.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Get to the point.
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
You're not much of an expert, Doctor. The answer's been standing in front of you the whole time. The Protheans were wiped out by a race of machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Looks like we wasted our time here.
Wait, Commander. Saren might try another attempt on my life. I'd feel safer if you let me stay on your ship. Besides, my knowledge of the Protheans might prove useful later.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander.
Awesome,
I am very grateful.
yes.
Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor.
This is one of the reasons why a lot of people didn't like Mass Effect 1 is that you have these long dialogues.
You want me to patch you through to the council?
Very long dialogues. And on one hand, I get it. You know, you want to get to the action. You want to play the game. You want to shoot your guns. I get it. But on the flip side, you're in a weird universe. You don't know anything about this fucking universe. You don't know how things work. You don't know how alien cultures respond. So yeah, the game needs to have these long dialogues to introduce you to things organically. Not something that Star Wars does sometimes. Warhammer does this too. Where like you're in the middle of an intense combat scene and all of a sudden someone will say something that's like an offhand comment and you're supposed to just take it like as if it's full on true. But reality is you have no idea because never was a series explained to you the universe, the way it functions. So I think that's really interesting.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We're gonna hang up on these
Report,
fuckers.
Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
Hell yeah, fuck them. Just like that, we're going to talk to our crew. This formula that they've designed for companion progression just feels so good. You do a mission, your companions have new dialogue. You do a mission, they open up new dialogue. It just feels good. It was something that KOTOR 2 really sucked at. Because KOTOR 2, you have to... what you do in KOTOR 2, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, is you had to basically go through specific dialogue and choose the correct option to gain influence which was extremely dumb. Yeah, we're gonna try to max out the assault rifle as quick as we can.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
I love these, I love Kaidan's perspective, and for some reason people say Kaidan is a bland character. I don't understand where they get this dialogue from. Ashley Williams is a bland character. Kaidan is very interesting. He talks a lot about what it means to be in the Systems Alliance. What does it mean to be a person who has psychic abilities? And it's just so good.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
I want to know everything my crew is capable of, Lieutenant. We're out of our element here.
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
This is one of the big key things that's different with Mass Effect 2 versus Mass Effect 1. Is that Mass Effect 1, it feels like all your characters are grown-ups, like actual fucking adults who have baggage and they'll talk about it with you, but everything's settled. Mass Effect 2, it feels like your whole squad is a fucking bunch of emotional teenagers who don't know how the fuck to, like, cope with anything. It really does feel that way. It's one of the reasons I just couldn't really get into Mass Effect 2 as much as 1.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Never mind.
Goodbye, Commander.
I thought she was going to say something about Liara, because sometimes she offers insight to your companions. Yo, Brody.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Brody, that is so not true.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
My muscles are sore as fuck. I was at the gym, man. Oh, man. Oh. I don't know what I did, but I really am like, I feel weak. I feel really, really weak right now. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 had some really good shit in it. But at the same time, though, Mass Effect 2 just feels really, 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 really weird compared to Mass Effect 1. And now that Mass Effect 3 is, like, done and over with, the whole storyline just feels weird with Mass Effect 2. And a lot of people are having, like, revisionism where they're looking back and they're like, Mass Effect 2 doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like, Mass Effect 1 and 3 has, like, the same storyline. Mass Effect 2 is just some weird... The whole main quest is just a side quest. It's just weird. And it does feel that way.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Yes, we're gonna bone her.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs,
naked.
unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Yeah, and lonely,
Sometimes
yeah.
I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Yeah, one of the things is that, Brody, didn't you and I used to play Mass Effect 3 a little bit? We played like a little bit of multiplayer or something? No, it was Andromeda, wasn't it? I fucking hated Andromeda. But Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, I spent so many hours on. I loved it. I was such a hater too when I heard about it in the XCOM. What was it? XOM? Yeah, Xbox. It was XOM. Xbox Only Magazine or something like that, whatever. And I was reading through the pages and they were like, oh, Mass Effect 3 is going to have multiplayer. I was such a hater. I was like, this is stupid. This is a single player game. Why are they putting multiplayer in it? Not every game needs multiplayer. Boy, was I wrong. I actually enjoyed it a lot. I played the demo when it first came out. I was a demo player. Oh my god, dude. I spent so many hours on that shit.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah, like, oh my god, dude. I love the multiplayer Mass Effect 3, but There was an issue in Mass Effect 3, Brody. Maybe you agree with me on this. Mass Effect 3's multiplayer was amazing when it first came out. All the cool little DLC classes were cool. But then it started to get a little weird, where all of a sudden they started adding shit into it that just kind of made no sense. Like one of them was the Volus class, where you just run around as a little Volus and you have little balls exploding on the ground. And then there was one where you're playing as like the Cerberus redeemed troops, where one of them had like electric whips. So all these classes, you basically aren't using guns. And sure enough, they wouldn't. Because what's the point in using a gun when you have these weird abilities where you're just gliding around the map, just exploding the map, causing all sorts of shit. It was just weird. It was like, yeah, those classes, if you ever saw someone playing that class, whatever class it was, I think it was like the Asari Huntress or Justicar, the Volus Biotic or Sentinel, whatever the fuck it was, the Cerberus Redeemed, whatever. If you saw them playing those classes, you just knew they were going to be untouchable, unstoppable. They were just going to blitz around the map, just exploding everywhere, not using a gun, not using cover like you are. They're just kind of running around doing whatever.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yep.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
No, he recruited
I
you,
didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
See, that's what I mean. I would
That's
love to play
saw
something like that.
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
See, that would be awesome to play as like a two team setup mission where one of you is pirates just raiding a fucking ship and the other team is like trying to defend it. And you choose your classes, like, are you a human sentinel? Are you a Krogan battle master, whatever? And you just play like that. And you deal with like really, really shitty stats, but really, really strong weapons. You're probably going to get your cheeks clapped like quite a bit. I think that'd be a really fun.
How are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Well, sometimes there's a need for it.
Spoken like a true C-Sec officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
We're gonna sell some shit. Yeah, we're gonna sell all this crap.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah.
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
We're gonna go to the sell tab and we are going to sell all junk. And then we're gonna sell. Oh my god, why is this so bad? Is there a way of doing this? There we go, yeah. Yeah, there we go, now we're getting it. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're selling it so fast. Oh, so fast. Okay, good. Oof. We made 33,000 credits out of that. Sweet. Yeah, that took longer than I hoped.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Like, I need this?
Are you okay?
I love that.
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
You'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
I need my crew to be in top form. I can't have you daydreaming about going home.
Don't worry, Shepard. I know what's at stake. If we don't stop Saren, I won't have a home to go back to. I'll be ready when you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Yeah, one of the big things that, well, you probably know Brody. Brody in the chats talk about how the game Stalker has like an encyclopedia of like lore and it has codexes and stuff, which is great. It's one of the reasons I hated that one video game, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Is like there's a codex and I was like, oh, lore, cool. Open up the codex and it's just literally like one word dialogue. It was the dumbest shit I've ever fucking read in my life. Like your character would run across a beetle, right? And you would kill the beetle and then it would say, ooh, new codex entry about the beetle. But when you kill it, your character would say something like, ugh, these things squirt blood everywhere. And you open up the codex about the beetle and you're like, cool, what do these beetles do? And you open it up and it's a big picture of the beetle and all it says is, ugh, these bugs squirt blood everywhere. That's your codex entry. That is all you get. I was like, that is not a fucking codex. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And this is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So, suffice to say, I was not happy with that game. That game was boring. I didn't even finish it. I got like half, I think it was like 60% through the game too. And I stopped because I was just bored out of my mind. See, look at all this. You see these little details? Closer investigation revealed these are millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long extinct spacefaring species called the Zayaf. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for decades. Isn't that interesting? This is literally a grave world. And it's a grave world with millions of long, elaborate crypts. I love lore details like that. And Mass Effect 1 just lays out this groundwork. It lays out this little groundwork for you to where you can actually see in Mass Effect 2 where they expanded upon it. Macedon is the one that we didn't fully explore. Like
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Here we go. One of the things was like Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 expands on the Krogan lore because you go to the Krogan home planet, but it actually doesn't expand anything. And the reason why I say that is because if you play Mass Effect 1 and you read those planet dialogues, you'll see that you'll come across warlord names like Warlord Shiagar. And you'll see that, like, oh, this is the planet where Warlord Shiagar began her rebellion and wiped out the Turian thing. And just that one paragraph is here in Mass Effect 1. And it has always been here. It's just no one ever reads the fucking planets. So when I come in as a lore YouTuber, people are like, what? I didn't know this existed in Mass Effect. I'm like, just go play Mass Effect 1, dude. What the fuck do you mean you didn't know this was a part of the game? But that's what I mean, is that too many people are like gun heavy, and that's why Mass Effect 2 is like so regarded by people. Is because these are people who literally just have to go pew pew. Done. I mean, I may be shit-talking my own audience right now, but it's the truth, is that you should be able to play a game, have all this cool lore written in it, and someone gave it like at least half a glance. They just partially looked at it and said, hey, you know, this is actually pretty interesting stuff. Hey. And then when you make a sequel and you use that same lore and you expand upon it, people should be able to say that, like, wait a minute, I remember this very vaguely. This is so cool. But instead, no one says that. That's a Krogan. Brody, I'm gonna read your message, but you type a lot, my man. Alright. Stalker, Shadow, Chernobyl is kind of like Fallout 3 gameplay-wise. My favorite series are called Pripyat and Stalker 2, since they're the build of SOC's foundation. That's interesting. I think Brody's kind of manipulating here. My man knows that Fallout 3 is my favorite Fallout game. I really loved Fallout 3, man. I really did. It's just such a good fucking game. Yes. Oh my god, 251. He is fucking tanky. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Yep, they're already shooting at us. She already took out half my shields. Oh shit, am I using that attachment on my gun? No, I'm not. Okay. Come on, you little bastards. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a crazy ass fight. This is insanity difficulty. This feels easier than other difficulties I played. Hey, Rax, you mind helping me out here, buddy? Oh! Oh! She sniped me! I thought she already missed the shot. Oh, shit. Ooh. Holy moly, I'm about to get fucked like Zack and Cody. Asshole. Oh my god. Where is he? Oof, that took out my shields again. Mister. You took out my shields twice now. Alright, we're gonna barrel stuff this motherfucker. Why did it... Oh shit, I'm about to get hit. I don't know why it randomly uses my Metagel, but that's like the second time it's happened now. As I said, I don't know what's triggering that, but it's really annoying. Oh. Well, that sucks for me. Alright, good, the sniper missed. shield boost. Yes, fuck it.
Get down!
Holy shit. Her pistol hits like a truck. Whatever her gun is made out of, dude, it nuked my HP. Holy. Oh, cool. We got a really good biotic amp. Ooh. Okay. Yep. We got a better gun. I'm trying not to use the shotgun this much in the game. The reason why is because I just don't want to use it. Because last time I did it, I was a Vanguard, and it was a lot of fun. But I don't want to be relying on it. Oh my god. Good, so now that we're good on that, let's increase your durability. Yeah, the hand cannons are just amazing in this game. That's why, like, if you're playing Adept or Engineer or Sentinel and you're only good with pistol, that's not a bad thing. It is powerful as fuck. But it is a bad thing in Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, you have such a limitation on ammo, it is not even funny. Mass Effect 3 gets around that by making it where you know, you get like just insane cooldown reduction. Yeah, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, we found evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, our important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. That was quick. Yeah, the big change if you ever decide to play the original Mass Effect 1 instead of the Legendary Edition like I'm playing is some of the character models are a little different because it was just a lore mistake. Like one of them is like a pirate who talks about how he's been a pirate king for a long time, but humanity only just kind of recently entered the galaxy. So they changed it in the Legendary Edition, which is just a fix, because he's actually a Turian, not a human. Because he even calls Shepard a filthy human, which is kind of weird. It was just one of those developer mistakes. So that's one change. The other change is they make the Mako drive better, and they also made the combat a little bit smoother. But, if you were to play Mass Effect 1, the original, that would be the main changes. Just the fucking vehicle drives like ass. And, of course, the slight change in the character models to be more lore accurate like the developers wished, but they kind of forgot. I don't blame the developers on that. Shit happens, you know. But also, Legendary Edition changes the guns. And this is something I kind of found out later on. Is that Legendary Edition, there's now like sniper rifles that are triple burst. And there's even assault rifles that are triple burst. Oh my god. But if you play the original Mass Effect 1, all the guns shoot the exact same. It doesn't matter. They do have cool different models and different color schemes, but they shoot the exact same. So, when you play the Legendary Edition, it is totally different. Totally. On one hand, I kind of like the triple burst stuff, but on the other hand, I usually don't use triple burst guns. Matriarch's writings. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned sometime. Container contains one of Matriarch Delinaga's writings. Cool. But yeah, Mass Effect 3 in particular was like a really nice boon to you just kind of doing whatever.
Heading out.
Just a random tent. I love how there's always random shit on these maps. Like, there was one planet I was on, and it had something that wasn't even marked on the map. It was, like, literally, like, dinosaur bones. But it was dinosaur bones of, like, some long-gone species. And that comes up again in Mass Effect 3. I'm not joking, in Mass Effect 3, they actually brought that back. Yeah, Mass Effect 3, there's like this tale of how in the Rachni Wars, the Krogan rode battle beasts instead of vehicles. And the battle beasts were like extremely strong, just like the Krogan. So you literally go on a side mission where you just find a planet that has the archaeological remains of this battle beast. And you bring it to the Solarians and they start cloning the beast, and then the Krogan start riding it to battle. It's literally something that's in the game. I'm not making this shit up. It's really cool though. Where is it? Ah, there it is. As I said, the Mako drives like ass.
Cover me.
Believe it or not, this is better than most of the time. Rare deposit of uranium. Sweet. Yeah, I was never really big into, what would you call it? I'm never really big into realism games. Like, the last realism game I played was DayZ, and I really hated it. Like, oh, you break your leg. Okay, so now you gotta take morphine so you could stop shaking, and then you gotta splint your leg. But you gotta, like, find resources for it. Oh yeah, and your character might occasionally pass out for, like, 30 fucking minutes. And that's literally just you just sitting there watching a screen for 30 fucking minutes. Yeah, like, I could see why some people would like it, but I like games where you could just kind of pick up, play it, and just kind of go. Not games that you just pick up, now you're stuck here, now you have to enjoy it whether you like it or not. My wife is messaging me, which is not good, because she should be asleep. But she's not, for whatever reason. In case anyone's wondering why I'm surveying this world, like completely surveying it, I'm not really sure either. It's just, I feel like there's something on this world. It's not this one, though, that has the dinosaur remains. It was something else. But yeah, most planets, it's okay if you just do the 3 things and then leave. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You just do the 3 anomalies and then you leave, that is totally fine. Yeah, I think this planet's done. I think the standard is that every planet has like 3 anomalies and then 4 to 2 resources on it, and then that's it. I believe. You were scanning the planet Parolin when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. The beacon brought on board was Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Patavig. See, look at this. Look at this. All this lore here, and guess what? This planet is inhospitable humans, but Patavig is suitable for the Volus. Negotiation between the Systems Alliance and the Volus patrons, the Turian hierarchy, have been making good progress. This kind of ties into that whole fact that, you know, the Volus are vassals of the Turians, so they don't even have their own autonomy. But yet they're demanding a seat on the council, which is laughable. It's like, dude, you guys don't even have your own fucking space station. You guys don't even have like your own sovereignty, yet you want a seat on the council. My ass. Yes. Look at this. Ploba is the second and by far the larger of Anateus's 2 gas giants. Active scans by survey ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive, solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals towards the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies were tragically wrong and ended with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed. We found more Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Yay. But this is what I mean, is like, this is like really cool side lore that you could easily make like 10 quest lines out of. Like, oh, there's forbidden resources on this planet that no one's been able to figure out. And you play as like a treasure hunter who says, you know what, I think I'll do it. And you breach the gas giant's atmosphere and you find out that those are cities that have long been destroyed, or you find out those are dormant dreadnought ships ready to be activated at a moment's notice. Stuff like that could be really, really, really cool. But of course, you know, Mass Effect is kind of finished. I know they're starting a new one, but we will see about that. Yeah, let's not get too hopeful now. Let's not get too crazy with that. Isn't this a Thresher Maw fight? I think this is. Oh yeah, if you play the original Mass Effect game, you won't have Thresher Maw fights be so difficult. Instead, it's actually like easier. Way easier. Yeah, this is a Thresher Maw fight. Oh my god, I can't believe I dodged that. sheet. Yeah, in the original Mass Effect, dude, oh my god. In the original Mass Effect, if you got hit by one of these acid spits, you would just instantly die. Turian insignia. The pod has small tattered flags marked with Nimenez colony. That's the other cool thing too, is that it's like you could relive these Turian insignias and maybe flesh out the lore on them and show what these face paintings, what they mean. Like, oh, if I look at this Turian, I know he's from Colony X because he has this specific facial pattern. That could be really cool. That could be awesome. My shit is smoking. Oh, hello, resources. There's a lot that, if someone gave me a team and a nice budget, I think I could get a lot of ideas and push them forward. But the problem is that, of course, you know, I have zero name coverage out in the world. Speaking of which, I was thinking about doing homebrew lore reviews again. This is that mining company.
Nobody's been here for a while.
Yeah, this is a mining company. This is from the elevators in Citadel.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation site.
So yeah, if you play this game and you listen long enough, you can actually figure out that the game's telling you where to go. Like one of them was like, Exogeny mining research team has gone missing. Exogeny has no reports on the matter. And this is the mining company. This is it right here. Why the sniper rifle, dude? Why? Yeah, we gotta get ready, dude. This is gonna be a difficult endeavor, we'll just say the least. Yeah. Oh my god.
team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
This is also something I wish was explained, is like, they're like, oh, whatever this artifact is that they uncovered is long gone now. It's like, what do you mean it's long gone? That doesn't make me feel easier. Like, sometimes Mass Effect 1 feels like a horror game. And there's one specific ship in particular that every time I'm on it, it always jump scares me. Because I'm always like, God damn it, where is it? Where is the enemy? I know they're here. And then, of course, they always come in at like the worst time possible. Yep, here we go. This is where playing as a biotic is just OP as hell. Whew. Good job, Garrus. Oh my god. This accounts for all the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husk by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. See, I just love stuff like that. I love that so much. It's so good too because, like, you would think in the future, why would zombies be a concern? And this is their spin on it, is that these zombies are cybernetic and they have shields. Like, they're more than your run-of-the-mill zombie. They're pretty damn tough. This is one of the reasons why Rex and Garrus are really bad, is that they both require unique armors. One of the things I don't like about Rex is the fact that Rex has a whole perk tree for increasing his melee attacks, but yet your companions can't melee. They just can't. Only you can melee, so it's like, what's the point in Rex having a melee stat? I have no idea, honestly. Oh, cool, we got a new armor. About fucking time. There we go. We got that. We'll just take first aid. Fuck it. Better shields, a little bit less protection. That's fine. I like the color scheme. It makes me look like Wolverine. Like the villainous Wolverine. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think Rex is glitched underneath the floorboards because of the fact he was knocked out cold. Also that, yeah, the fact that husks can like explode is really cool. It's like a biotic, not biotic, it's like a technical thing, is really cool. But yeah, there's really good snippets of horror aspects in Mass Effect, and I think that could be really awesome to see. I mean, it was made by similar people who worked on Dead Space, so it's not impossible to think that they could do a horror game where you play as like survivors of a Reaper attack, or you could play as a mining company who uncovers the husk on accident, and you're trying to survive on this fucking frontier world where the air is toxic and you don't have much oxygen. So you still have to be in the base, but you don't really have a way of defending yourself. Because these husks, they have shields. They're dangerous. But at the same time, the more you're around, the more you're getting indoctrinated. So, like, your insanity is just getting it, like, crazy increased. That could be a really interesting game. One of the things about Mass Effect that just kind of feels weird to me as well. So this is something that maybe you guys understand better or something, or maybe you guys can make sense of it. It's so strange to me that Mass Effect, your civilization feels like they just got out into space, and so much of it is untouched. And the empires that exist, the Turian hierarchy, the Asari, they just don't look that impressive. They don't look beautiful, they don't look amazing, they just look as bad as you, honestly, and they have thousands of years of history.
Moving out.
But yeah, the Prothean Empire was like this amazing empire with ruins almost everywhere, and they were just huge. Oh my god. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god. Oh, Lord of Jesus. Hundor. We already scanned. Okay. Wait, did we scan Vemol? I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. Baronata.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, we've got a situation that requires your expertise. A group of fanatical biotics have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies. Their freighter sustained damage and is dead in space. Get in there and take them down.
What are the biotics asking for?
They're L2 biotics, and most of them are suffering major side effects from the implants. The subcommittee denied a request for reparations to all L2 biotics. Apparently they'd like the chairman to reconsider.
What's the priority on saving the chairman?
Saving him would be my preference, but we must make it clear that these tactics don't work, Commander. Your top priority is to neutralize the biotics.
Understood, Admiral. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate you taking the time, Commander. I'm sending you the last known coordinates of the freighter. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
I love on how in Mass Effect 1 you just deal with so many terrorist attacks, and it's all biotics, because the biotics have been really screwed. And it's one of the reasons why Kaidan is like so important. The MSV Ontario. Why the sniper rifle, dude? I don't know why my guy keeps whipping out the sniper rifle when he's in close quarters combat. it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna be door to door with everybody. Yeah, let's whip that out. It's like, yeah, hell no. Gentlemen, if it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell no.
Kill the hostage!
Oh shit.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen. Medic!
Holy shit. Can I please move? I think we might need the shotgun.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Oh my god, please stop. What the fuck? Oh my god. They're fucking pistols. Their pistols are fucking like hand cannons, dude. They're just blowing me apart. My best bet is if I send out Rex.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
And she's still going for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. They are so goddamn annoying. That's okay. I got a plan. Because it seems like they like to bum rush.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Garrus, you don't listen to
Now,
me,
let's
buddy.
move.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Medic! Medic!
Holy. No. Fuck you, asshole. Holy, that worked. Took us 2 tries, but we got it. Hold on there, Buster. We're gonna loot the place. Yeah, we gotta loot the place, because if you don't loot the place, you're kicked off of the ship, like, immediately. What? Why wouldn't it let me go forward? Yeah.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade? Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
If you die fighting, you'll get a lot of biotics killed as well.
What do you mean?
You've just made all L2 biotics look like terrorists. Think of what will happen to them.
But people need to hear about what the government has done and what it has failed to do.
People have already heard. You don't have to kill me to make your point.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Then you weren't doing your job. The 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
Oh, it doesn't just kick me out automatically. I'm used to it kicking me out. Yeah, there is a few instances where once you complete the dialogue, it literally just kicks you right out of the ship and back into the loading screen. That's not bad necessarily, it just means that you kind of lose out on a bit of loot. Was there no gear around here? I could have sworn there was like gear or some bullshit. But that was a pretty goated strategy of just sitting in the back, triggering them, and then within the 1 minute time frame, they just came funneling in here and we just started mowing them down. They still got Garrus, they still almost killed me, but whatever, dude. We mowed their asses the fuck down. Yeah. We ain't putting up with no terrorist bullshit. Whew.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal...
Only on the left side. Why only on the left side? That's amazing dialogue, dude. Why is it all coming from the left side only? Is there any shiny... No? Okay. Juntama. Prothean data packet. Alliance Defense Data Network notes that several ships have been spotted cruising near Juntama with transponders turned off. While Alliance Patrol attempted to pursue one, the unidentified vessel rabbited to FTL. Yep. See, this is again like, what if there's an alien species that refuses to learn the Mass Effect drive because it wants to have its own thing and they're kind of scared of the galaxy at large? Or they learn their lesson from a previous cycle, whatever that previous cycle may have been, where they saw the Protheans get wiped out, they saw everybody get wiped out. So now they're just like, yeah, we're not taking part in this. Right now I'm just kind of exploring, and once it hits 2 a.m., which is like 20 minutes.
Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
And this is a problem, why?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, You don't need me to finish, Commander.
Just because I saved Eden Prime doesn't make me an expert on nuclear munitions.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
I always like these side missions. I always love these side missions because you feel like you're a real... you feel like you're a real soldier, part of a military where you have your own crew, and the government's asking you to do things. And ship captains do have the right to refuse certain tasks or certain orders. So it's really cool to kind of roleplay that you're the spacefaring captain who's being asked, hey, you're near the area, do you mind doing this? And you know, you could always say, fuck no, I'm not doing that. Or you could always say, fuck yeah, I'll do that, no problem. Supposedly this is where the elusive man is hiding. Because I mean, look at that planet, it's big and red. No, I'm just kidding, I have no fucking idea where the fuck he's hiding. What's that? Oh, that's just rocks. I thought that was like a probe. Yeah, it looks like a probe. Oh yeah, didn't we get better equipment? No, we didn't. As you can see, there's a bit of a pattern where light armor offers the best biotic and tech protection, but it has the lowest shields and damage protection. This is to sort of balance out that biotics and engineers...
Mineshaft. That's the source of the signal.
This smells.
I agree. Your probe didn't crash. It was moved here.
Your grasp of the obvious is inspiring. There's still a nuke down there. Check your corners and watch your back.
Right.
Alright, it is almost 2 o'clock. I'm gonna end the stream here. This has been interesting. We're gonna disarm this nuke and then continue on with the main quest. Later. Besides that, see you guys next time. Whenever this game dips.